Welcome everyone. Today we discuss business math chapter 12. Okay, let's start this. This is using the book by Jeremy and Warwick, chapter 12, owned by McGraw-Hill in terms of copyright, right? Let's start this chapter. A number of earning objective. Number one, calculate the periodic payment in ordinary simple annuity and ordinary general equities. Number two, calculate the number of payments and ordinary simple equity as well as an ordinary general equity. Number three, calculate the interest rate in ordinary simple annuity and ordinary general equities. Okay, let's focus it. In addition, solving future value and present value, we may also be interested in doing the payment amount in terms of interest rate of an annuity. That's the key part. This is mostly like mortgage, like a loan repayment, credit card payment. Okay, for example, what will the monthly payment be on a car loan? This is an example of what we do every day. How long will it take to save a certain amount of money? Like RRSP, RESP, that kind of thing. What rate are you being charged when you choose a monthly payment instead of paying cash? Okay, let's look at the logic here. Convert the rate if you have an annuity using the formula. This is the formula here. I2 equal to close bracket 1 plus I1 close bracket m1 divided by m2 exponential minus 1. So when you rearrange it, it's going to be like this PMT. That's basically the logic for payment. Okay, this is the future value here. This is the future, the exponential n. For the PMT for present value is minus n. This is the difference, okay? For future value, it's going to be exponential will be positive n, but for the if you notice is minus n because of the present value, okay, or the same kind of thing. Let's look at the dive into the logic here. Example here, if Sam wishes to have 500,000 his retirement account, when he retires 30 years he can earn 6% compounded monthly. How much that's our each month there is this goal. So we're going to start 500,000, which is your future value coming from here. I, which is 6% divided 12 is 0.5%, and which is 30 divided times 12, which is 360. Okay. So when you put in the logic, plug in the numbers, this is the formula here. Okay, you just plug in the numbers, then you get 497.75. Okay, so you need about 497 in order to for 30 years to save $500,000. So remember, you can show this by using a calculator as well. Again, this is the calculator that we use. This is our magic tools. In the old days, 50 years ago, we don't have this kind of calculators. When I went to go to school, we always use the table. Now you guys have the luxury to have this kind of calculator. So you're gonna put in a 6 EY. This is the EY. Okay, let me just go back. Okay, then second PY, which is the compounded. 12 is enter because it's monthly. And then second quit. Why do you have to do second quit? To quit the logic of the compounded interest. And then 360. Why you got 360? 30 times 12. Yeah, 30 times 12 is you got 360 n. Okay, and then 0 is present value. 500,000 future value. You know, compute payment. You got 497.75. That's how you get it. Okay, so you get this is the beautiful of this slide. That's I always love. They give you a logical calculation by hands as well as calculation by using a calculator. Okay, step by step. So at least give you an idea how to get into that. Okay. Let's look at the second example. Acme Industry borrows 75,000, agreed to pay the loan with a quarterly payment of 10 years. The interest rate of the loan is 8% compounded quarterly. Calculate the loan payment. So, given 75,000, PV, I equal to J minus M, 8% divided 4, which is where you got the 4 coming from. It's because quarterly. Where is the 8% is from here, 75 is coming from here, N is 10. Where it's got coming from times 1 because quarterly. Okay, when you have that, you're gonna put in your formula that you get this formula, and then you get this amount and you calculate. Okay, then you put in the calculator the same thing. Okay, this is your skill check for number I. Natasha financed 3,500 purchase price of her new road bicycle with monthly payment of 7.5% compounded monthly made over 2 years. What will be the amount of each payment? Okay. Number 2, Kano want to save 30,000 so he can take a trip to New Zealand when he graduated from college 3 years from now. How much must he contribute to a saving plan at the end of every month if the plan earns 4% compounded quarterly? So pause a moment as you're going to use the same kind of logic given to you before in the previous slide. So the answer for this one, for the I, is 157.34. The second one will be 785.87. Okay? So this is the logic. PMT is I, F, which are very well known. Substitute will be, formula will be N. This is, remember, after the payment, then you're going to calculate the payment period. So this is the formula, linear sign. For the PMT, for future value, got future value here. But for the present value, it's going to be a different one. Okay, this is the formula. When we put in the logic, so we're going to have to think, how long will it take for 25,000 if you deposit 200 at the end of each month into saving account earning 3% compounded monthly? So given 25 to 7% is your future value, I have 3% which is coming from here, divided by 12, you get 0.25, PMT is 200. Then you plug in that number, you're going to get 109 periods, okay? Once you have this number, the key part is basically laying out the logic here. Once you do that, you're going to go into the detail of the calculator. This is what I like. Remember, you have to enter 0 and you must use a clear ETM, clear time value of money, okay? To make sure as 0, okay? To clean everything. Clear time, clear work here. Second, clear work, okay? Before we start, because you already have the program before, you have to do second clear work here. This is the one clear work. Okay, what is TVM? And then second clear TVM here. Okay, this is an enter 0. Make sure it's 0 at the beginning. So you're gonna put start here 3% 3 EY. Second PY, top enters, which is the compounded period. Okay, and then second is quit. And then 0 present value minus 200 payment, 25,000 is your future value. Then you're going to answer compute N, 108.9. So it's the same thing with the previous one. So you have the step by step. 3 is here. Second is PY. Why you do 12? Because it's compounded by monthly. Second, quit your logic here, and 0 present value minus 200 is coming from here. And you got 25,000 future values here. Okay. Deposit is always negative, okay, and then you compute and you get the 108.91. And then how long will it take this, another exam, how long will it take to repay a loan of 10,000 if you pay 500 at the end of each month? Assume that the loan changes and the interest rate of 12% compounded monthly, okay? So PV is with 10,000, I and JM is 1200 by 12 is equal to 1%, PMT is equal to 500. You plug in the number, you get 1 year, 11 months. Okay. And then for second one, this is another skill check for you. For 150,000, Jasmine purchased an annuity that delivers an end quarter payment of 2,246.74. If the undistributed funds earn 5.5 compounded quarterly, what is the term of annuity? Number 2, rounding up the number of contribution to the next integer. How long will it take an RIC to surpass 250,000? If it takes an end quarter contribution of 2,000 and earn 6% compounding. The answer will be, number 1 is 183.138 quarters. Second one will be 71. Okay, give you a skill check idea what it is. All right, look at the next one, calculating the interest rate. It's the same kind of thing. It must be calculated the following concept. Okay, determine the return during the period saving to which you go a particular time, determine the rate of return earned for money to purchase an annuity, determine the interest rate for a specific loan, determine the interest rate being charged when installment payment plan is offered at cash payment, and determine the interest rate billed to the payment vehicle equipment device. Okay, this is the key part in calculating the I. Okay, how you gonna calculate the I? So you already know how to calculate present value, future value. You already know how to calculate uh, interest rate. Now you're going to calculate the N already, you know already previously. Now you're going to calculate the I. Okay. I is needed to determine using your financial calculator. This is the best way. And I always use the table to determine. Usually the professor give a very specific, easy time percentage. But if down here you have to calculate, you're gonna have it just differently. If you have 5,000 over next 7 years, you will have a deposit $50. What month compoundly nominal must you earn? Okay. To do so, you will deposit 50 at the end of each month into your saving console. Second is PY. 12 is enter because it's monthly. Second is quit to logically different. Next 7 years, 7 times 12, which is 84. 84 is N. 0 is present value. Minus 50 is your payment. 5,000 is your future value here. Compute EY. This is rate. Guys, it'll give you an idea what it is, right? Look at this logic, guys. Make sure you understand this concept. Okay? 5,000 over the next 7 years. Deposit 50,000. Okay? All right, let's look at it. Let me just go back, make sure it's just put it there. Okay? If it is an annual rate, if it's annual change, you just change here. 1, enter. Then you're going to answer differently here. If this annual before is monthly compounded, second is the annual effective rate, you change here. There, and then you're going to calculate differently here. You got answers this is different. The previous slide is showing you the monthly compounded. The second slide giving you the annual rate. This is only you change this part. Okay, the annual rate. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, and then the answer will be the effective rate in the spend is remember who choose to buy by month. By month will be 35.856. So that's the idea, guys. This is what differentiate between you. Okay. And there you go. 5% and then effective annual rate. Before, if it is one enter, you can change the enter here, change the enter here. Okay, 35. What effective rate interest is paid by men who choose to pay this month? Okay, look, local fitness, another payment here, right? Via single 500 payment at the beginning, 500 private million. This is a second example, okay? 500 for the big payment and beginning a year and 49% at the end of each month. So second pay, right? 12 will enter, underscore, 1 is enter, second is quit, 12 is end, okay? And then 500 is payment, which is present value, minus 49 payment, which is here. 0 future value, you can put EY, you got 35.86. Okay, this is a different is a problem. Okay, the previous one is a different one. Okay, so this is so you can understand the difference. This one is related to the previous slide. Okay, there you go. Okay, this 1233. This is okay. This is 1234, which is different. Guys, make sure you understand this concept. Okay, there are two different example here. Okay, you have first membership $500 payment minus 49 payment here. Okay, after rate will be you got monthly enter is 12 times, and then it's for the one which is enter here 1 year. Okay, second quiz 12 ends and minus 500 PV minus 49. Then you're gonna compute 35.86%. So this basically concludes this chapter, guys. So I'm gonna post this in YouTube as well as in Edpuzzle for you can use this for your interactive learning. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.